I was always curious to see how my print looks, especially bigger than 10 times 15 centimeters. Of course, being a perfectionist as I am, I would think that it's not worth wasting money printing big if I don't have my monitor calibrated. If I don't understand the ink, choosing the right paper and making a lot of test prints before coming up with the final print, and if it's not perfect, I would feel that I wasted my money and I would never try to sell my work if it's not in a perfect condition. However, I recently got the possibility to print one of my images for free by Sal Digital. It's the high-end printing company located in Germany. So I decided to give it a shot and see how the images look. So the print is, I need to check. Okay, so the print is so big that I can't really show you guys properly in my small apartment. As you can see, we have the space, which is quite small. I have to set up the tripod on the chairs and etc. just to improvise to get this big package in frame. So that's the package that came today. I ordered it actually a bit less than a week ago. So that's a quite quick service. Let's see, how can we unpack it? Let's see. Print seems to be pretty well packed, from what I can say. Protected. Let's see, we have a little sticker of the image itself. Alu debond surface material. We also, as you can see, we have this little framing solution that was offered as well, and I decided to pick it up because the print has to hang on the wall. And are you guys ready? I'll just check if mind you, it's the very first time I see my work printed on larger than 10 by 15 frame, right? Really excited to see how this one looks. There you go. What do you think? I think it looks beautiful. It has a bit of bluish tint to it. I think that's due to my monitor that's not calibrated, but it looks really sharp. I don't really have to say much. I need to look at it closer and then tell you guys more. The sand dunes look really sharp. It has really greenish and bluish and pinkish tint. That's why you should calibrate your monitor, guys. I would really like to show you what difference I see, but it's quite difficult to do it over the video. But let's try to do this little test. So this is the footage straight from the camera with automatic white balance settings. There is no color grading, nothing. On the left is the image that I have received, and here's the image that I had in mind before sending it to the printers. And here I tried to replicate the footage how my eyes saw it. So I added a bit of yellow, pulled down the highlights and shadows, added some contrast, and you can see that the images are more similar now. But the print still has a bit of greenish tint, you know? And yeah. So maybe I shouldn't be so picky and not look through the magnifying glass, check every grain of sand. The print quality is really beautiful. I don't really know the proper technical terms to describe it. Perhaps the more I print, the more my vocabulary will build up. But all I can say that the more I look at it, the more I like it. My effort that I put in on the location at the dunes to get a sharp and well exposed image really paid off. It got printed to the very tiniest sand of grain. I hope it really helps to convey the feeling that you are there with the dunes. After all, big prints should be looked at from the distance. I chose the aluminum subframing solution so it would be possible to hang it 1 centimeter away from the wall to get it feeling that the image is floating. Just look at it. Beautiful. If I want to sell some of my work in the future, I really should print more of it and find out about all the possible surprises with my test prints. For today's experience and my first big print experience, I have to be thankful to Cell Digital. It was really a quick and easy process. The software that they are providing to upload and retouch the images before sending it to them was great. Delivery time under a week. Image and production quality great. So in the future, I really don't see why I shouldn't use them again. Of course, before I should have my laptop's monitor calibrated for the first time in 4 years. Also, I'm really happy to say that my print already has a home where it will be hung. Person that wants the image will happily hang it in their dining room. What a great feeling. So, stay tuned for other giveaways. Hopefully I'll be making more of these in the future. Now I'll leave you with a short clip showing how the image was taken a couple of months ago. I think it makes it just tiny bit more special when you know the story behind and how the image was taken. And it also looks pretty good on the wall, doesn't it? It's amazing. I've never been to a desert, and these patterns are as close as I could ever get, I think. Actually, let's put a filter on. Enough bracketing. Sunrise is directly there, and I'm lucky that it's behind the dunes, so I cannot see it right now. I'm going to crank up my 3-stop in D filter. Need to be careful with all the sand. Creates a nice effect. Now we get a bit more detail in the sky. Let's try once more. 2.5 minute exposure. 5-second timer. Let's wait. It's cooking.